Folks, I've come up with a nasty case of ick in my cichlid tank. It's super ick, as a matter of fact. For those of you who don't know what super ick is, it's a parasite the same as ick, but it's much larger. And it will kill small fish almost instantly, but these are fairly large fish. Now there is a cure for it that won't kill Plecostomus and other fish like copper and stuff will. Also, copper isn't always effective in even curing this. Garlic is a natural way to kill ick off fish, and I've already started doing it, and I've had a result. This fish was just as bad as the one I just showed you, and so was this one, and the ick is gone because these fish ate the garlic. And this Jack Dempsey here, the sores are starting to heal. It was a lot worse. And this one here is almost completely free of ick. This one's got a little ways to go. Now the way that these are actually healing and getting cured is depending on how much they eat it. The goldfish, which, yeah, he's out of place, but he was a feeder, and that's why he's in there now. Now, before you people freak out too much, I know he doesn't belong in here, but he was a feeder, and he grew really big, as you can see, and he lived, so I leave him in there, and he lives in harmony now with the fish, with my cichlids. Now, he doesn't have any ick either. He's really easy to get to eat garlic. He'll eat straight garlic shreds as I throw it in there. Also, the Oscar had bad ick. He eats just about everything, so it's very easy to get him to eat garlic. So I'll show you how to entice fish to eat garlic that are difficult to get to eat garlic. Why am I not using copper? I'll tell you again. First of all, I did try that, but it just doesn't work very good. And also, it's very hard on Plecostomuses, and it can kill them. For some reason, it kills those kind of fish. Different ick medicines just don't seem to have as good a result. Normally, when you get ick, very often, your whole tank is doomed and they'll all die. But anyway, on to the business of getting your fish to eat garlic. I'll show you the simple process of how to prepare it, and then you're ready to feed it to your fish. So the process is really not that complicated. Just take a plate, or in my case I'm using a lid from an ice cream bucket to collect the garlic. Get a cheese grater with very fine teeth to grate the garlic. One whole garlic. Now, to continue treatment, you're probably going to need maybe 10, possibly even 20 of these, but they're cheap. Use real, live, fresh garlic, not pickled or jarred or anything like that. Simply grate it. Grate about half of an entire garlic. Will get kind of mushy. Take a cup and a spoon. Scrape what's on the grater into the cup, and then what you've collected on the plate, put into the cup. Take your food pellets and put them in the cup and stir it up. Now this is where you might have to get experimental with your fish. Different species of fish and different, even the same species, but just different characters, whatever, are fussy about their food. Now what they may have been very happy to eat before, they won't like with garlic sometimes. So you might have to experiment with different foods that, according to your fish, taste good with garlic. But in this case, just for now, we're just mixing this up. Now, looks a little mushy like this, but you do want it to be a little bit more liquid. So add a tiny little bit of tap water, just a tiny little bit, to make it a little more liquid. Stir it up so that the garlic soaked liquid and laced liquid and juice and oils and stuff is totally surrounding and soaking the food pellets. And just let it sit for about a half an hour to an hour. Don't let it sit too long because you don't want the food pellets to turn to liquid itself. There has to be something for them to bite onto. Simple as that. So let it sit and then feed it to your fish. Watch which ones are eating it and you will notice that the ick will go away very fast. Now you want to continue treatment. Turn up your temperature, as ick does not like warm temperatures, and continue the treatment to make sure that all of the ick is gone, and even for possibly a week or two or more afterwards. And it wouldn't even be a bad idea once in a while as a preventative measure. Again, I know I'm repeating myself, but just making sure, experiment with different pellets, flake food, anything. You can even go and buy some prawns, some raw prawns, some bait from your bait store, local fishing bait store, whatever works with garlic. But you got to get the garlic into their system. When they eat it and it gets into their bloodstream, it will kill the parasite. The parasite cannot tolerate garlic and it will get them off of your fish. Now, I showed you my fish before and they were all doomed. Some of them have got no ick left on them, and the ones that do, it has made a visible improvement. There's a good chance that I could save all of them, even though they look far gone. That's how you cure ick with natural garlic. Thanks for watching and good luck.